easier.
What?
Usually that never exactly.
What? No.
That usually never happens. But in an ideal world for the guy,
That actually happened to me on the train. A
Mhm.
guy approached me. I mean, he was sitting next to me. He sat down next to me and he was trying to make like small talk with me, but I had my headphones in, so I pretended not to hear him. And then he started waving his hand in my face.
for example, after you met in the club and you had fun, the day after, how did the texting go?
Especially when you're first starting to talk.
You're-
It's just annoying and
Hi, Biljana.
hi.
Pleasure to have you here.
It's a very great pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
That is so good.
ASMR.
Oh my god.
But don't talk loud,
Okay.
Don't talk loud at all.
I want to scream.
We're gonna lose our hearing.
Okay. Oh my, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did you get that?
Amazon. One quick tip is that the perfect is like one fist away almost.
Sorry, like here.
One or two fists away from.
Don't do that.
That was so awkward. I forgot to turn on the clock.
I was literally about to ask about the clock.
Why is it turned off? Wait, hold on. So, some apple juice. Jesus Christ, man. The fucking
It's
pizza.
the smoking catching up to you. This is not
No,
pizza. This
no.
is smoking
I
catching
wish
up to
it was. I
Your
wish it
bad
was.
lifestyle.
I wish it was.
You need to make some changes.
I don't know. I'm actually living a really healthy lifestyle, sipping my apple juice.
You have a logo and you didn't show me?
Yep.
Who did that? That is so talented.
Yeah, that's actually quite nice.
Very talented friend. Good job.
Yeah.
Round of applause.
Yeah. Thank you, Sarah. Here it was
Wait, I can't see.
when it was all starting.
And your hair. You had your hair.
I had my hair. Yeah. Be honest. Like, do you think which one suited me better?
What do you think?
No, I want to hear your opinion. And it's like,
I don't know. I like you with this hair, to be very honest.
okay, me too.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, me
We're
too.
on the same page. But like, how did you get started? That's what I want to know.
What do you mean? What pushed me or inspired me to
Yeah,
get
like,
started?
how did you get the idea?
Honestly, I don't know where it started. I don't know. I think I was, from when I was a kid, always like everybody told me that your voice sounds like, I don't know, someone that is in a podcast or, I don't know, a radio host or something.
You're a narrator.
So I don't know. Like everybody always, when I got into a taxi, the taxi driver always told me like, "Are you a like radio host or something?" I was like, "No, but maybe one day I will be."
Now here you are.
And now here I am. Yeah. So let me actually start with. I want to take a look at the questions that I asked. These questions are the questions that I asked 60-70% of from the guys,
Okay.
that what they think about the girls of either the university or in any situation in their life. It's not necessarily about university.
Okay.
The people that I asked these questions were like randomly from the university and some of my friends.
This is so interesting.
What? Like,
This whole thing that you did.
yeah, okay.
I wasn't expecting that.
Okay. Even the questions that I want to ask you, you have like no idea. I mean, maybe until now you like have a little bit of an idea about it.
Just a tad bit.
I'm first gonna start by explaining what it is. Being here, like me and you, it's only about talking the truth, okay? We don't
Okay.
care about nothing. We're not gonna care about our ego.
Okay.
We're not gonna care about what the answer is gonna look like. We're like truly gonna speak like no matter how bad it sounds. We're just gonna be like brutally honest, okay? Because it's only me and you. I'm really interested to hear the actual deep truth that you think by yourself, like when it's only Biljana and herself, when you're alone with your own thoughts.
Okay. That is
Yeah.
very deep.
Yeah, it's like no fake, no nothing that you have to say in front of me to impress me, for example, or in front of your friends to impress your friends. Not all that bullshit. Right now you are 18, 19, how old
I'm
are you?
19.
You're 19 right now. As a 19-year-old, you're an attractive girl. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm flattered.
And you've obviously been approached by some guys, like every now and then. I don't know, I'm not going to say a number, but let's say, I don't know, in the past 6 months, it's not going to be true. In the past 6 months, maybe let's say 50, 20 people or something approach you. Okay.
In the ballpark, yeah.
Yeah. What was the percentage of the success stories that the guys that approached you actually got your number
Okay.
and found a way to, I don't know, talk to you in a way that impressed you, or they did their thing and made you want to talk to them more, you know?
Yeah, okay.
What do you think is the percentage of that compared to the percentage of people who got rejected like instantly, or like not instantly, or like generally all the people who got rejected one side and all the people who got like not necessarily like accepted as in to be your boyfriend, but just that you were willing to talk to them a little bit more. You were curious to know a little bit more about them. They sparked something inside of you that made you want to, okay, I like this guy. You know, I want to know more about this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say that I have a very hard time saying no. So if somebody asks for my number, they're gonna get it, even if I don't want them to have my number.
It happens a lot of the time that a girl just randomly just gives her number or Instagram and just like ghosts the guy, you know? I'm not talking about that. Okay, you have a hard time saying no because, I don't know, you're nice and you just don't want to break someone's heart in the first, like, or be rude. You don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to be rude.
You don't want to be rude. But I mean, the guy that when he approaches and you give him your number, you know that, okay, you're going to talk.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So tell me, what is the percentage of the guys that usually, you say 10% of the guys usually are good at what they're doing and manage to like attract me a little bit?
It is surprisingly a very low number. But
exactly. It's usually a low number. It should be a low number. I want you to be like very exact to tell me like what is it like what does the guy do like when he approaches you? What does he do exactly that just makes you smile or makes you spark a little bit? I don't know.
Okay, this is gonna sound very weird.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time from guys I get that I look very scary or like intimidating to talk to, and I love hearing it. It usually goes along for like, oh, you're actually easy to talk to, and previously I was kind of intimidated to talk to you.
Another situation, for example, in the university, we're at Mensa, you know, the cafeteria, and there's obviously, after like now the second semester finished, there's obviously been a moment where you saw a guy that when you saw him, you had maybe a little bit of eye contact or something. Yeah. Both of you had the eye contact and there was like something between you, but either it didn't ever turn into anything more. It only remained as an eye contact, and you always saw each other and you're like, okay, here we go again with eye contact and nothing is going to happen again. Okay. It's either like this, or you see each other every once in a while and then it turns into a hi, hello, you do some small chat a little bit, but at the end it doesn't turn out to like the next step, you know? It doesn't go to the next step.
Yeah.
What would you want in that specific moment to happen? For example, you see a boy that you like a lot. Okay, you're like, damn, this boy is good. I want him, you know, I want this guy, I want him. Okay, what's going on in your head is like, okay, what would the guy do in that moment exactly? Just brutally honest, you know, don't bullshit me, okay? Just brutally honest, what would the guy do exactly in that moment that you're having the eye contact that would make you wanna, I don't know, you said you give your number like kind of easily.
Yeah, like,
but that doesn't mean a lot. And if you give your number, but what does he have to do to like gain your, I don't know, make you attracted to him a little bit, or make it go to the next step, basically? In a boy's life, it would be the most ideal thing is that if this situation happens with a girl, the best and ideal situation would be for the girl to, I don't know, for the girl to approach. Make it easier.
What?
Usually that never... Exactly.
What? No.
Exactly.
No.
That usually never happens. But in an ideal world, for the guy, it's going to be so much easier if just the girl came in. Not to say like, I like you and let's hook up, but like just start casual conversation, and then slowly they start to talk and they lead it to the next step. But that usually doesn't happen.
For a good reason.
Exactly.
No way.
So
that is a guy's job.
Exactly.
I'm not approaching a guy.
So why is it a guy's job?
For me personally, if he rejects me and maybe I mistook the eye contact and he ends up rejecting me, I would be so embarrassed and I would never want to show my face in front of him. So for me, it's like the fear of rejection, which is why I would never approach a guy. Yeah. But also, no, like that is just a guy job. Like traditionally, yeah, it is normally guys that approach girls.
Well, yeah, that we know. And
it's also so much better if I get approached by a guy and he's not a pussy to let me approach him first.
Exactly. Okay. So it's about him manning up.
Exactly.
And growing a pair of balls. And just yeah, 2 of them. He needs both. Exactly. If he has only one, it's not gonna happen. He needs both balls. He needs both
nice
balls.
And grown.
Yeah, nice and grown. Not furry, but like I don't know.
Why not? Why are you discriminating against furry balls?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe you like furry balls. I don't know. Okay, now we know that she likes furry balls. Oh, no.
No, please shave. Yeah, use a trimmer, at least.
Yeah, a good trimmer, a German trimmer.
Maz can put you on.
Yeah, I can put you on with a German company. That's very good, like it's really soft around the edges, not the edges like
the curvature of the
Exactly. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like because it's very sensitive shit, you can't be using any kind of trimmer, you could like it's gonna fall off. Yeah, he has to grow a pair of balls.
Yeah.
And has to approach. When would be the best time to approach? For example, in the university, just imagine like right now you're in the university.
Yeah.
You're sitting in Mensa, in the cafeteria. You're either alone or with friends. Yeah, describe to me, like tell me in both situations what would be the best time for the guy to approach. And just imagine, like in a perfect ideal world, how would you imagine it happening and you being absolutely positive about the guy?
If I'm with friends, I would prefer not to be approached because it's going to be embarrassing and awkward if I have to get to know a guy in front of my friends watching.
Yeah.
Especially because it's in Mensa and in university.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it was on a night out, it's fine.
No matter how good the guy is, and if actually you have a crush on the guy, if he comes up to you in front of your friends,
in Mensa.
In Mensa, in the cafeteria.
Yeah, because like think about it. If you're on a night out, you're gonna have guys or girls approaching you, and you're there with your friends, and it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah.
But if it's in Mensa
as in cafeteria.
In the cafeteria.
Yeah.
It's kind of awkward.
Okay. So cafeterias that, especially in university environments, off the limits.
If I'm with friends, yeah.
But if you're alone?
Sure.
So how should he approach when you're alone?
Honestly, I had that happen to me when I was making eye contact with a guy.
Yeah.
And I lucked out because we had mutual friends. So that's how he approached me, because we had mutual friends. And that was like the perfect scenario. Because it wasn't completely awkward. Like he wasn't just a stranger.
Yeah. So let's imagine he's a stranger.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's imagine he's a stranger. It's like from another faculty. When should he approach you? When you're alone? At what exact time? And what would be the ideal way for him to approach you?
To be completely honest, if a guy approached me in the cafeteria in university, I'm not going to have like high expectations for the guy.
Why not?
I don't know. Honestly. I just find it very weird. I think of it like also the same if like a guy approaches you, let's say, on the street, at a supermarket. It's just awkward. And he has no business approaching me.
But maybe that's the only place that you're going to see each other. In clubs, usually, why do guys and girls go to clubs? To hook up.
Exactly. Like
it's a place that you go and you expect to hook up. Because you're not going to meet everyone that you know in your life in the club.
Exactly.
you're gonna meet someone that maybe is gonna be your future, I don't know, lover or something. You never know, you know?
Exactly. And they always say don't meet a guy at a bar. Like it's never gonna
last
end
long.
well.
Imagine just like it's gonna be your future, I don't know, partner.
Okay.
Okay? If you had to guess, you're gonna be meeting in the train. And you're sitting in the train.
Okay.
And there's this guy sitting right next to you. You see him, and you're like, damn, okay, this guy's nice. And then both of you recognize each other. You're obviously a little bit attracted. And you're like, okay, how should the guy open the conversation that it's not going to be weird? And if he goes straight up, hey, I think you're really cute. And I want to get to know you more. And can I have your number?
I think that is the way to go.
I
was going to say to compliment me.
To compliment you.
Yes. Give me any compliments. Just a hi and a compliment.
Hi, I love your dress.
Exactly.
I love your smell.
Oh, that's weird.
You smell so nice. Do you have, like, what is your perfume?
That's still weird.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like, for example, you have a very expensive perfume, for example.
But he's a guy. Why does he want to know?
Because, for example, I was sitting in the train. I didn't approach the girl, but
Thank God.
I was sitting in the train, and the girl just sat next to me, and she was smelling amazing. Like, and I'm definitely sure if I asked her, what is your perfume? She would be delighted. Like, because I was going to give her a compliment if I didn't even talk to her. Because she had her headphones on and she was like in her own world. She was smelling amazing. And imagine if I said, what is your perfume? It smells so good. And I want to, for example, get it from my girlfriend or from my sister or something.
That actually happened to me on the train.
Mm-hmm.
A guy approached me. I mean, he was sitting next to me. He sat down next to me, and he was trying to make like small talk with me, but I had my headphones in, so I pretended not to hear him. And then he started waving his hand in my face, and they started asking me like what my perfume is. And then he was like, "Okay, don't tell me. I'll guess." And he just went on like a rampage, just guessing perfumes.
And that was totally awkward.
It was so awkward. I was like. I tried to like move my hair to show him that I have my AirPods in, so he would stop talking to me. It was weird.
Okay. So
like,
that's a no-go.
If that happened from a girl, if a girl told me that, I would be delighted. I would be happy for days thinking about it.
But a guy, for you, it's weird if a guy comes up and compliments your smell or your perfume.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think everyone is like this, but maybe some are, and including yourself. A little bit of water. So, it's interesting, the things that you said.
Yes, again, off the record, if a guy, every time I've been approached like in public, I just think my head goes straight to thinking that the guy's a loser.
In public?
Every time I've been approached in public, like I never see myself
with him
hitting it off with a guy if he approaches me in public.
So
unless it's like in the club or like a bar where you're supposed to be meeting people. Like, if it's just at the train station in uni, unless it's, like, a barbecue party or a Christmas party or something like that, I find it so weird. And I immediately think, like, this guy's weird. Like, I don't know why. Just the thought of having a guy approach me at, like, the supermarket, like, random place. Mm-hmm. It's weird. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be with somebody who is approaching me at the supermarket.
So you think that the chances of you meeting your future partner, even if he's, like, absolutely 10 out of 10, like in every aspect, meeting that person in public in, I don't know, supermarket as you're both about to pick up the milk.
Oh.
I don't know, you're just trying to pick out the milk and you're both there at the same time. And he says something that catches your attention. That's not going to be like any time.
Oh, no, that's good. That's good because it's like spontaneous, you know. He wasn't trying to approach me, but like I happened to be there.
Maybe I don't know, maybe he planned it in a way that you end up being at the same place and picking up the...
Still good.
Exactly.
Still good.
That's exactly what I want to know.
Oh,
what
okay.
does he have to do in order to be in a position that doesn't make it look weird to even approach in public? How should he position himself, or how should he build up the scenario that doesn't make you feel weird? That's exactly what I want to know.
Are you looking for tips?
Everybody is, yeah.
No. Yeah, I don't know. As I said, a compliment would be nice, and just being witty.
Witty?
Witty.
What do you mean by witty?
Witty. Charming, witty.
What should he say next? What do you think?
I'll probably give him a compliment back, just to be nice.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna say thank you.
And then the next step, he's gonna be like, I just have to admit it. You look really cute, and I want to get your number. I want to know you more.
That would work on me.
That would work on you. Okay. I see. I'm drinking way more.
I forgot about it. Sorry.
All good.
The apple juice is getting kind of stale, but
yeah. So in public, for example, like this. So even if on the train, if he compliments you in a way that is not weird, and you're not, if you have headphones, that's weird to interrupt you when you have headphones to like wave in your face.
Oh, yeah.
But if you don't have headphones and you're just randomly, I don't know, having a little bit of eye contact with each other.
But also there's some nuance to that, because if the guy is attractive,
yeah,
anything he does will work. But if he is,
not
struggling
yeah
in the looks department,
yeah, exactly,
it's gonna be a bit harder. That's rude.
Exactly. No, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Like if I were to compliment you in public, like, would you think that's weird?
It depends on, first of all, the girl, exactly. How cute she looks. Okay, if she looks weird as I'm gonna be like, thanks. Okay, but if she's cute, I'm gonna be like, thanks. You see the difference?
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, thanks. Okay, I want to know a bit more about you.
Yeah, pretty privileged. Yeah, but see, it matters, because if the girl is not hot, you'll find it weird and creepy that she's asking you what perfume you're wearing.
No, I don't think it's gonna be creepy. I'm just not gonna be excited to ask her more. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna give her the answer, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Good answer.
Okay. Good. Now, let's go into the part that you said in the club. What if it's a guy that you haven't noticed yet? Mm-hmm. And then when should the guy come and approach you to be the perfect time? Should he, I don't know, first bump into you, that you notice each other a little bit, and then after 5-10 minutes, then he makes a move? Because it's going to be a little bit weird if he all of a sudden comes up to you and it's the first time that you're seeing the guy. You're going to be like, who's this? Right? I
don't smoke, but let's say hypothetically if I did and I was outside on my smoke break, that is usually when I would say it would be nice to be approached. Designated area for smokers, so exactly. You go there and
people usually chill there.
Yeah, that's literally where I meet the most people.
When they do small talk, and then they come up to you and they're like, hey,
asking for a lighter, asking for a cigarette, whatever.
Exactly. So it's all from the initial conversation is they ask for a lighter or they ask for something.
Yeah, and I mean from the start you have something in common. It's not a nice thing, it's an addiction. But still you have something in common,
To smoke.
Yeah.
To smoke. Yeah. Okay. Cigarettes. Okay, hey, let's smoke. You have cigarettes with you?
I do.
Okay. You want to smoke after this?
Yes.
Do you have one for me as well?
I think so.
Okay, awesome.
I don't. That was a lie. I don't.
How about when you're dancing? For example, you're dancing next to a guy and you both start looking at each other a little bit, and then you have a really good vibe and you start dancing a little bit. Maybe you just, I don't know, he grabs your hand as in a little bit of this, or I don't know, the typical.
Sound experience.
Wow. I'm 26, so.
You're 26?
I told you already, yeah.
When's your birthday?
May.
Taurus?
Yeah.
Off.
Yeah, off, yeah. You're dancing next to each other. Immediately when you're dancing, he comes up to your ear because it's loud, and he says what that is gonna work. Tell me a story where one of your past experiences where you were dancing and the guy, what did he do exactly, and you ended up either making out or you ended up hooking up or whatever.
He has always been asking to buy me a drink.
Can I buy you a drink?
Yeah.
And then he bought you a drink.
Yeah, and then we went behind the club and we made out.
Behind the club?
Yeah.
Okay. Not while dancing? No.
I don't like to do it in public. I mean, in front of other people.
What kind of lifestyle do you think if the guy has is going to be a little bit more attractive for you? And if you want to list an ideal person, what characteristics would you point out that he should have? What kind of lifestyle should he have?
I'm not very picky. But I feel like if he was a health freak.
Health freak?
Healthy, way too going to the gym. I mean, I get going to the gym, but overly doing it and way too focused on that sort of thing and living a healthy lifestyle, it would just not work because I'm not.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me just make sure if I understood you properly. You said the healthy lifestyle works for you?
No.
It doesn't?
It doesn't.
So
no, like he can be healthy. As I said, I'm not too picky.
Yeah.
He can be healthy, but if it's somebody who's like obsessed with the gym and
Like,
caters his whole personality about like going to the gym and being buff and I don't know, everything about
that's
no.
not attractive.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but how about like no? I mean, his whole life is like totally balanced. Okay, thank you. His whole life, he has his life.
Okay.
That.
What does that mean?
It means in Persian it's a bad curse. It's like donkeys.
What the fuck?
It's a very bad curse. When we're pissed off, we khar. Khar آقا.
And it means donkeys?
Yeah, but I don't know why they say donkeys. I think they say donkeys in you, like kind of. Like they mean because it's huge. I'm not sure if
I've seen videos.
So what is the first thing that you sense in a confident guy that when he approaches you, you feel like, okay, this guy is confident. He knows what he's doing. I can feel his confidence. Like when he enters the room, I can sense it. What makes you sense that confidence exactly? What is it? The way of his talking or his look? Or tell me, just imagine an experience that you had that a guy just walked into the room and you were like, or talked to you and you instantly felt it. What was it?
Just the way he looks. If he's a good looking guy.
That doesn't necessarily mean he's confident. If he's looking good.
Yeah. No, but like every time I see an attractive guy, I just assume they're confident.
They're not usually. I've seen many attractive. Like I was at this club. The bouncer, he was like, I'm a guy, but if I was a girl, this dude was perfect. Like whole tattoo here, body was like jacked as.
That doesn't always mean
Wait,
hot.
I'm not finished.
Okay.
His face looked like a model.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like a model. Mm-hmm. He was tall. He was the full package. But when I was talking to him, he had no confidence. He was like,
yeah, I can see that being the case, but like if I saw him, like if I saw the bouncer, I would just assume that he's confident.
But he wasn't. You know, I'm saying, how should he come up and talk to you? In what way do you think is going to show that he's good? Okay, this dude is confident.
I like guys who are kind of awkward, like socially awkward. I can tell that they haven't really had experience with girls before.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. So for me.
I haven't heard that one before that much.
Well, now you have.
Okay. So when the guy's socially awkward.
Well, not like socially awkward, but if I can just tell that he hasn't had that much experience with girls.
Yeah.
And he's a little bit shy.
Yeah. Okay. So back in Macedonia.
Yay, Macedonia.
Yes. So you're from Macedonia, right?
Macedonian.
You're Macedonian.
Yes.
So what is your hometown?
It's called Vinica.
Vinica. Vini?
Vinica. Exactly.
So can you say something in Macedonian?
What do you want me to say?
Say, I don't know, whatever you want.
Oh, well, I put you in a spot. Sakam ve.
Sakam ve?
It means I love you. But like, I love you, but if you're referring to like a group of people. It's like plural.
Plural was a singular.
Sakam te.
Oh, I love you too. That was so funny.
How do I say it in Persian?
Sakamte?
Sakamte.
Sakamte.
Ilite sakam. It's the same thing.
Ilite sakam.
Oh, what the fuck?
Ilite sakam.
No, ili means or.
Or?
So it's either sakamte or te sakam.
Te sakam.
Yeah, good.
Te sakam. Te sakam, yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Isto.
Du said that.
Huh?
It's in Persian.
How do you say it?
How extreme do we want it to be? Like, I'm in love with you, or like I really like you? Which one?
I mean, yeah, in Macedonia we have like a difference between like I like you and I love you.
Yeah. So which one was the one that you told me right now?
I love you.
Yes, I love you. Aşağıdan. A. Ş. G. Tam. Aşağıdan. Okay, that sounds cute. Say it one more time.
Aşağıdan.
The other version is Duset Daram.
Duset?
Daram.
Dora?
Da.
Ram.
Ram.
Yeah.
Duset Daram.
Duset Daram.
Duset Daram.
Duset Daram.
That sounds so interesting when you say it. Another very important and very interesting question that actually I have myself. Like, I'm usually confused, not always. Like, with some girls, I know exactly how I want to text to them. But sometimes I get confused and I hate it. I just hate it when it goes into that phase of confusion. For example, after you met in the club and you had fun, the day after, how did the texting go? How exactly did you guys text it back and forth? And what annoyed you in a bad way? What annoyed you in a good way? We know what annoying in a bad way and a good way is. So, for example, he takes a little bit longer to reply. Yeah. That's annoying in a little bit of a good way.
No, that's
sometimes
very bad. No, that's bad.
Why? Okay, so tell me. Okay, for you, but we're supposed to be absolutely honest.
Okay.
Nobody else is here. It's just me and you talking. Okay? So no bullshit talk. Why is it bad if he takes long? It's gonna make you feel like what?
What else is he doing if he's not texting me? You know?
Yeah,
but be his number one priority. He's on his phone anyways. He could pick it up and text me.
Yeah, but then that's gonna make you more curious. And because
no, it's not making me curious if he doesn't respond to me. It's making me uninterested.
Honestly, honest, it's not gonna, like, deep down, you're gonna, if he mixes it with like a little bit of not paying too much attention, and then he makes it up the days after.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's always like that for me. Like, when a guy loses interest in me, or is like starting to lose interest, is when I really want him.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
No, but like, taking too long to respond is different, especially when you're first starting to talk. So when it's just annoying, and yeah, you're holding up the line.
So when you first start to talk, it's best to just cut the crap and just try to reply as soon as you can.
Yeah. Like, if he has obligations, responsibilities, and he can't respond, I get that. But if I know that he's on his phone...
From a point on, he starts to text less.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that he's, like, unattracted to you or something. He's just starting to text less. Are you going to also start texting him less? And is it going to have a negative impact on you? Or, like, do you feel like, are you too much worried about the texting thing? Or, like, not usually that much? You don't care that much about the texting thing?
I am. Like, if he starts responding less and less, I would think he doesn't want to talk to me anymore, and I would ghost him before he gets the chance to.
If he starts to text less too soon and, like, without no reason, like, he just, like, randomly starts... You're just going to ghost them, and you're going to be like, even if you like them really much. But if, for example, after the first phase that you met in the club and you, like, made out and you had fun and you were dancing and everything, he keeps on texting, it's never going to be too much texting.
If I like him, then yeah, no, it's not going to be too much.
It's never going to be too much. Okay, that's a wrap.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was a pleasure having you. So?
I should get to know him.
Nice.
All the Persians are
gonna be in love with you.